Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Success with SASS show. I am so excited to be here with you today. This is going to be a great show because, as you guys know, success is really, really, really important this time of year because you have end of the year goals that many of us as entrepreneurs and business owners really need to know that we are showing up right now. September, if you've been following the other episodes, we kicked it off with Ann Ribley just a couple weeks ago. She talked about how September is about showing up right now, being ready for our goals, being ready for what it is that we are going to be creating and doing. And this is the time. This is really about when we get to look at what we've created as a goal for the beginning of the year. We're coming around out of the summertime, and now we're in the harvest time. We're in fall, and a lot of my wine friends and producers and chefs, they love this time of year. It's between summer and fall when we have all this produce. We have all these things that are really coming forth and blossoming, and it's amazing because you truly can start really accessing what's your fullest potential right now. So September, showing up, but how do we make the last 3 months that we have of the year count? Because whatever you set with intention in January, you have to take the time to make sure that your GPS, that you're steering correctly, that you are still on track. So right now, I want to give you some really distinct tools to make sure that you are finishing the year strong and you're finishing even better than you were at the beginning of the year, that you're outperforming what you thought you could be. So right now, let's talk about the 3 ways that you're going to be able to grow your business. And one thing I really want you to think about right now is connection. Because oftentimes what our business is lacking is vitamin C. And that's the vitamin of connection. Connection is currency. Connection is absolutely the currency you need right now to make sure you know where not only you've been, but where you're going to finish strong. Now, how does this play out? First of all, what I want to look at is the connection to your numbers and your goals, okay? You need to know your numbers absolutely at this time of year. Where are your numbers? And there's 3 distinct areas that I always work with in all of my clients. The 3 numbers that I want to make sure that you know that you are connected to, you as an entrepreneur or you and your team, you need to know these 3 numbers. You need to know the number of clients you have, either from last year, this time of year for the next couple of months, or if you're a new business, what are the number of clients you've had or the number of clients you're projecting. But you need to know your number of clients. Then you need to know your average transaction. What is it that they're typically spending money on? What is your baseline transaction? Then you need to know how often are they going to buy from you this time of year? Is it a 1 transaction? Is it a higher end item? Is it a bunch of small items? So with those 3 different areas, you need to look at how does that reach your overall goal? If your goal, let's say the end of the year is $250,000, or maybe your end of the goal is $1 million. What is it? Or maybe it's just $10,000. But what is your goal for the next quarter? What was your overall goal for the year? Where are you with your numbers? Numbers are sexy. When you know your numbers, they are so sexy. You have to know them. So you have 2 choices. Either you need to check in where you are and you need to create these numbers based off of what you're lacking to finish the year, or you need to look at where you are, and if you're on track, making sure that those 3 areas are hitting the points you need to. So again, where are you? Let's say that you need to absolutely hit $100,000 each month for the next 3 months. Now let's say, how are you going to get the $100,000? How are you going to get those sales? Do you have 1,000 clients, or do you have 100 clients that spend 10,000? What is it that you need? Or if your numbers are smaller, it's the same math. But the 3 areas you need to know, and we can do this very simply. In fact, we can do this right now, actually.